wonder if the gods are watching me. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
No sign of the others yet. Do you think the fight up front went bad?
Shut it! Boss would rip you for talking that way.
He's boring. Let's find another one. Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon. Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
If not over, then through.
We should set the whole grove on fire.
No sign of the others yet. Do you think the fight up front went bad?
Shut it! Boss would rip you for talking that way.
He's boring. Let's find another one.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon. Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies. Pretty stubborn for a man wearing leaves.
Maybe we can set him on fire. We should set the whole grove on fire.
No sign of the others yet. Do you think the fight up front went bad?
Shut it! Boss would rip you for talking that way.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained. He's boring. Let's find another one. Well, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
Minthara Thorns gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon. Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
Time to strike.
Still breathing, despite everything.
On the move. Can't give up. Got to move. Take you. take you.
Light on my feet.
I miss this. Moving. So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. On my way.
No one back home will ever believe this. I need a quick word.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice. His breaths are shallow.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. They were asking questions. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels.
Let's have a look. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Fading fast. I need healing.
What to do?
Take you!
waste a step.
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
Never a dull moment. One day I'll catch a break.
I am fury. I am death. On I go.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. They were asking. I must.
I need to find a way forward. What's hiding here? Let's see what this does. What's inside? Trap. Be cautious.
Wits and blades, always sharp. I'll take this way.
All right. What now? Best be on my way. With a fleck of the wrist?
So, Dave,
Goblin tracks.
aren't you worried your kind will punish you for
practically smell the
consorting with
filth.
us?
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Bleeding brain.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt badly, and Owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul.
Edwin!
He's with the Absolute. You're a true soul. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. And when the time comes, the
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother! Now!
Strike hard, strike fast.
Make it hurt.
On the move.
Need to act fast.
strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Wish I had a bag of holding. At the ready.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
We're exposed now.
Step, parry, swing, lunge. One more time. Oh.
A long way to go still.
Indolence breeds madness.
Someone there?
Never a dull moment.
Swing.
Never wanted the easy path. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
Oh! Hey!
You're one of those drow, right? I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away. Oh. Okay. Hey. Would you like to see something fun? Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails? Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Kagha's judgment. Now get back!
Oh! Let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out! Damn it! We could have taken those guards.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear. I could try greasing palms. These things over.
Because that went so well last time.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here. Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You. Apparently Kagha wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
She must be terrified.
I bet she's giving them hell. She's not out here for nothing.
Keep this up and you'll have blood on your hands!
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Keep their confidence, if you insist.
I'll take that.
Defendenos ab imminentibus al equilibrio tuo.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find.
Fly safe.
Open up.
My grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place? Yes, I see. And is that her with words or what?
Ab spiritu umok e kule us vitisque.
Here goes nothing.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
Speak. Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry!
Have you lost your senses, Kagha? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made safe. The circle will be closed.
I'm sorry.
The forest rose with claw and tooth beasts chasing beasts, alongside a wild woman. A depiction of some local folktale, perhaps.
My serpent. When we cast out
The forest rose.
be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer.
Please! I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. First, the parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless. Do it. Halsin is gone. I am First Druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sif, Tila, to me!
It hurts.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in. It's just something I have to live with. Positive. You can trust me on that. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Claw and tooth from root to thorn, the mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us? The game!
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth? Don't we? I've studied drow culture. You have a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded. Why are you here?
I sent you to Zevlor. Nettie, yes. She's bumbling about somewhere. But if your treatment is meant to outlast the Rite, you'll be removed with the rest. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
I don't want blood on my hands.
We have the right to defend our home.
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
I don't want to kill anyone.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
That mural.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. A riddle to some, but you understand the meaning immediately. The Druids turned to the harpers for help. Unusual for such a territorial group.
Tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
A victory of the celestial Selûne over her dark sister, Shar.
I see you. Just give me a moment. Vis medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable. Good enough to tell there's nothing obviously wrong with you. A bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But Come, follow me. We need to be quick. This way. Head on in.
There's something in that vessel.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still,
We have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Protected from on high? Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you... I hope it doesn't come to that. But, thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind... Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you can't cure what you don't understand. And as much as I know about... It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to... Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But you, though, if you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any promises. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the... Otherwise, that vial's your only option. Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there.
Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Any word on Master Halsin? He and the adventurers were headed to the ruined temple in the... Master Halsin studied that drow for days, and he was sure something at the temple could help his research. I'm praying he...
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and...
One who tried to steal from us.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was...
I asked you to...
Not for communal use, it seems.
What if they tried to steal from us? Again? By letting that child escape without consequence?
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Terra autum ad nos defera.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place? And is that who else but one?
Complexum tuum, ab terra autum, ad nos defera.
Umbram cretus sanguine iuratus.
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here! Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground.
rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. How would you describe that particular
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if... And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? A gold dragon! Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
In umbram cretus, sanguine iuratus.
Yes. Yes, I see.
Hey, you're back. Look to buy, sell, or what? I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got. Nothing caught your eye, huh?
You realize your bag feels light. You were just robbed.
You ever scare me like that again, and...
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over.
I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Protects me. No harm in a little conversation.
Oh, hi. Me? Suspicious? No? Stop! Stop yelling at me, or I'll call Mole. What? No, no, it wasn't her. She's my boss. I shouldn't have said that. I gotta go.
Before you can say anything else, she sprints away.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? No, promise. I'm just... You know who you should talk to? Moll. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit.
Look, lady, I don't want trouble. Just talk to Moll, okay?
It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The Druids don't care about us.
No time to waste.
Lives are at stake, and the...
That might be worth a look.
I don't think I'll fit through there. I don't think I'll fit through there. I don't think I'll fit through there.
Gently does it. Onward then.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff?
fixing a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Quiet, you pup.
I wonder what the next move is.
Like its will be done.
Keep your distance, darling.
Assume nothing.
I'm ready.
Indolence breeds madness.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Assume nothing.
Can't give up now.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Trust no one. Tread carefully.
He's trying to tell you something. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it...
You don't look so tough.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. And I hear you have a problem. A few things are missing from your pack. Is that right? Maybe something about this. Anyway, you want to talk? Sure. Sylphie probably grabbed them by mistake. Go. Won't happen again. And to make sure none of the kids on the job outside mess with you, show them this. You got it. Now, we done here, or what? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else? Anything else? We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Didn't need your permission, but fine. Well, it's coming.
That thing is small, and I am not.
We're going to own that town.
Careful, I bite. Let's see here.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Die if I met the and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
I need new pockets to
poison their
pick.
blades.
What will you do for work when you get to the city?
Whatever we do.
Don't make me urge you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
Sure.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the Druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying.
It's Kagha's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the Druids might see sense.
A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it.
But the Druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Kagha, within striking distance. I can't manage that, but they've already let you pass once.
To get these people to Baldur's Gate?
Everything. I'm still hoping Kagha can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly...
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
I said I don't have it. Maybe he dropped it running away from those big, scary goblins.
You little split-tongued freak!
Probably not. It's just tin and glass.
Here! Take it! Not sure why you care so much about it, honestly.
Scram! Before I give you something to care about! Kid's lucky you were here.
How long until Odin shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True. No helping it. We're exposed now. We've known enough grief this 10-day travel. Don't be the cause of more. Oh, the waiting's getting to me. For it.
Important matters to discuss.
I have something to ask.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions do. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will clean. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. As thou desire.
How much farther can I go?
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventure. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate the way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder, the way you got Kagha to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter. So it's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items. We've already done the finding. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of bold. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. I hope I can count on you.
A tingle runs through.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Courage in danger's shadow. But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few feet. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned, or perhaps the tadpole. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer, let's get some rest.
A fine eve. The moonlight shines warmly on us. Hideous. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. Will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? A pity. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Of course. I was just going anyway. I'm sure I'll see you when I get back.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the Druid Halsin, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
She is serious. Even she seems surprised. She's attracted to you, but you sense more. A warm swell of embarrassment.
Brambles on bearskin aren't as fun in practice, I'm afraid. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well. All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. Find a way to rid ourselves. Personally, I think finding this house, if we're truly desperate, I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever...